It's time for my Hunter x Hunter manga chapter 366 live reaction. Okay, so the title of this chapter is Each. That doesn't sound too interesting, does it? But you know what? It's gonna be 19 pages of awesomeness. And let's see what's on the cover page. You guys can read along with me as I go, because I won't put the chapter online for copyright and shit like that. So on the front page we have Hanzo, and I have been waiting for Hanzo and Bisky and Melody and all the others to come in, because I'm guessing that they also have information that can be shared with Kurapika and help Kurapika, get this thing unraveled and know what to do. So yeah, we have these guys on screen. We have Bisky. Yeah, that's actually Bisky, isn't it? I'm thinking that's Bisky. And it says the Black Whale voyage 4 hours later, and we have the ship that's sailing through the waters. And it's a really weird ship because Black Whale, shit like that. So let's get going. It says, while puffing off clouds of blood, the boat moves onwards. Oh wow, that doesn't sound too beautiful. Oh, look at that. I don't think that's a guardian beast, because we haven't seen that guardian beast before. But let's get into the dialogue and then get there. So Hanzo says, Biscuito, it's definitely gotten bigger, hasn't it? And she says, yes. It's noticed that we can see it as well. So that is a guardian beast. I don't remember that guardian beast, but he looks pretty sick. Because behind the prince, there's a queen and a prince here. There's Biscuit and there's Hanzo as well, and they're looking at it. It's pretty awesome. It's also on screen for a short while if you don't know what I'm talking. So that's on page 1, and it says, come on, you're spilling your food again, meh. And that's the queen, and this guardian beast looks like it has its pupil looks like a normal eye, but there's also a snake pupil within it as well, much like Orochimaru, or well, you guys know a snake. So let's get going. This is gonna be really fun. I've been waiting for Hanzo, guys, because Hanzo was pretty damn epic in the Hunter exams. And there's a queen sleeping, I suppose. There are guards at her door, and there's somebody. I'm guessing the person walking towards the door is the guard from Benjamin's group. So let's get going. It says, this is a thought, and it says, under these circumstances, we're able to assassinate her at any time now. But if someone assassinates a member of the royal family gets caught by the royal army, they'll be executed along with their entire family. I am not surprised. And then we have 4 people here. The first one is bodyguard Victor, first Prince Benjamin's private soldier. And he says, I need to do this while making absolute sure that I don't get caught. And then we have bodyguard Nipapo, second queen Dazu's affiliation. So there are a lot of bodyguards from different places in this team. And he says, but I also need to leave Ben. Oh, so it's one person thinking that's what wants to do the assassin. I says, no, I need to do this while making absolute sure that I don't get caught. And then he also says, but I also need to leave Ben and prove that I was the one that actually did it. That way I can ensure a powerful, important position under the next king. So there's something in it for them as well. And there are 4 of them. There's bodyguard Victor, the first Prince Benjamin's private soldier. We know about him. We have bodyguard Nipapa, the second queen Dwazo's affiliation. And we've heard about the queens doing this. The more powerful you are, the more guards they can get to place in other people's team. So you have like a handicap. We have bodyguard Bratzi, third queen Tang Zhao, and the third prince is Zhan Lei. Alright, so I get what's going on here. That's Lee's affiliation. And the bodyguard Lalok, fourth queen Katrina's affiliation. And then there's actually 6 of them. So bodyguard Tofde. What the fuck kind of name is that? Tofde. Who named this guy? So bodyguard Tofde. I'm telling you, I'm gonna troll this guy like wow. It says bodyguard Tofde, 5th prince Swinkles. What the fuck kind of name is that? Swinkle. Oh, come on. You know what? Let's leave him alone. And there's bodyguard Nagamamu, 6th queen Seiko's affiliation. And there's a really cute rodent here. I'm thinking that's an end beast as well. And we're on page 3 now, guys. And it's just a panel. And it looks to be a picture that the girl's looking at. Or I think that's a prince. And she's a princess, given that she's a girl. She's in her room, locked alone in her bed, behind the 2 guards. And she's looking at her cell phone. It looks to be an iPhone. Big up yourself. Good for you. And there's a picture on the phone where she and someone that seem that they've gone hiking, I don't know where, and she seems pretty sad, so I'm guessing maybe that's someone important to her. And bodyguard Ryoju, 6 Queen Seiko's affiliation. Bodyguard Bacon, 6 Queen Seiko's affiliation, says, hey, there is no need to waste your energy just yet. They need to swap shifts with us first. And bodyguard Ryoji, that's the 6th Queen Seiko's affiliation, says, we're the only two that are actually really trying to protect the 11th Prince Fugetsu. The other bodyguards are at best here to spy on her and at worst here as assassins. So he's not really a tool, he has some knowledge of what's happening. And something's broken. This Gussin, she's a bitch. Even a junkyard dog wouldn't eat this stuff. Go make it again. And this queen's a bitch. And Melody is just looking curiously. What are we even paying you for anyways? Come on, they're guards, they're not freaking cooks. Jeez, and she's really digging in at them. So in the guard teams, there's guards and there are maids. And the maid says, I wish you'd just get killed already. And the guys agree with her. This guy says, us too. If only would have been assigned to 11 Prince Fugetsu. They're supposed to be twins, but why are they so different? So there's one that's mean and one that's good. And if you look back at 5th Prince Fugetsu, I think that's the 2 twin sisters, because I was saying that the princess that we've seen, our prince, was someone important in the picture with her. So apparently that's her twin sister that we see on the next page. So if you guys go back on page 3, you'll see that. And then go back to page 4 and I will continue reading, because apparently they're twins and they're so different. And this guy says, I can't stand it anymore, I want to quit. If she is even lying to herself in wanting this, then no matter what else, this is just wrong. So clearly there are problems around. And you have to expect that. Given royalty, sometimes people get spoiled, and even more so when they're rich. So yeah. I think that's the prince that I've been talking about. That's, yeah, that's him. So he's awake and he's walking and saying, Prince, you're awake. How are you feeling? And there's a bunch of hypocrites here, because I know some of these guys are assassins. And he's stunned and he's like, was that just a dream? But I was sure that something had happened. And there's a feather stuck in his hand. So that has net in it. Without doubt, there's net in that. And it says, room 1008, sail, get your act together. Salier. So that's someone's name. And it sounds French, Salier, room, whatever. Get your act together. You're the only one and only prince and heir to the Swinker family. Oh shit, what the hell? Who names these people? Would you at least be a little more aware of yourself? Fine, I understand, mom, and this guy is lazy. Oh yeah, that's the guy that said, you know what, this succession war can choke on my dick, and he was partying with girls. And they're still there in bed with him. Like, this guy's a freaking ball, but he's nasty, so, potato, give and take. And he says, no, you don't understand at all. This succession war is even more than a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Of course, I'll do everything I can to support you. But first off, you really need to change yourself around. Otherwise, you're going to be the first one to drop out. And he's just banging chicks. He doesn't give a shit what his mom is saying. And he's like, well then, how about trusting me a little? I am your son, And I think he's fat. I don't know. Let's scroll down. He says, oh, do you have some kind of plan? And he says, of course. And he says, at the next dinner banquet, the world is going to change. And I think he's fat. I also think he's bald, but he has a mohawk and flowing hair. So what the fuck do I know? And room 1007. So the princes are staying in the 1000s room. And they're only here to the Swinker families in room 1008. In room 1007, we have another prince. And this guy is a guy from the High Q. Because remember, Kurapika has friends in the... He has allies in the guard teams, but they don't know that yet. And this guy is the man who writes haikus and can blow you up from the Nordstrom family guards that Kurapika met back in York New City. So let's get going. Let's see what he's up to. Are you sure this here is completely illegal? No doubt about it. I've even put this clean lease recipe on its homepage. What? They're smoking. They're getting high. Yeah, they're getting high. To combat the vultures trying to steal it, I had to take out a patent for it, but we can also use it for our own personal enjoyment. I tried all different kinds of ingredients and stuff, but this is the mix I ended up at. It's strange, but all my ever smoker friends all got healthier. What is he smoking? What's wrong? Nothing. I was just thinking that maybe it could be used for rehabilitating drug addicts. So this guy is probably a good prince. It all comes down to First Prince Benjamin getting in the way. Just recently, a friend of mine got completely strung out, total rock bottom. Overdoing anything is never a good thing. He's thinking that drugs issued are supposed to be handled by the military. And that's why he's talking about Prince Benjamin. What if we did clinical trials for health research with it and release the results to the public? Would that work? And this, I don't remember his name, but fuck it. Haikyuu guy says, of course. If you were to become king, that would be the fastest way to do that. As if it were just that easy. So there's some problem that we're about to learn about. And room 1006, the tattoo, I don't know what that book is called, but it's on screen, guys. Or you're reading with me. Tython. Tython, the Tython canon. Tython, a Bible. That's right. And that's this other girl who said that she wants the world to be pretty. Look at her. Look at her face. Ugh. Once all of humanity, I'm going to imitate her voice. Once all of humanity converts to the teachings of Tython, then she makes a fucking Bible of her name. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? Like, seriously, they're all freaking warped in some way. Like, it's like 80% of them are twisted and like the next 20% are good. I'm hoping it's like 60% bad and 40% good, because that ain't looking good for this family. Like, look at her. But anyway, let's continue. She says, once all of humanity converts to the teachings of Tython, then we arrive at the true world peace. I'm guessing her name is Tython, and she named the Bible after herself for people to be like her. Ugh. You all should read it too. Once you do, you'll understand. And there's a heart right there, like Hisoka. So basically, she's twisted. La 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 la. She's dancing away, and these guys are like, "What the fuck is wrong with this kid?" I'm joking. That's out there. That's out there. And they say, "Let's see, Chapter 1. Love will always triumph in the end." I may have been wrong. I see. So that's where she went with it. In a way, she's really amazing to be like this in such a critical situation. Would you like me to show you how to praise someone for a book you haven't read yet? So this guy's gonna read it. And room 1005. Yes, it says bodyguard Brackett, first Prince Benjamin's private soldier. And he looks like you guys remember Finding Nemo? Yep. That's him. And I know this prince. This prince was here last week, so that's the 5th prince. I don't remember his name though. This is Maor. Have you resolved the problem? And I'm thinking he's talking to Kurapika. Very well, then I will now head to your room. So clear that's Kurapika. I'm going to go over to room 1014, and that's the room for Prince Wobble. And remember guys, Prince Wobble is the last prince. He's just a toddler, like less than a year old. So the names of the rooms 1001 to 1014 are named according to the arrival or births of the princes or princesses. So yeah, that's good information going forward. So room 14 is Prince Wobble. I'm going to go over to room 1014. Thank you. Now, he says, I would not think they will tell you everything, which means there will be more meeting after this. During those, decide how to deal with him. Yes, sir. So he might not be an ally. Remember that we did get information from the maid that survived that says this guy, he'll cooperate with you, but he wouldn't have a second thought about killing you. And then this guy says he's an eyesore, but it's going to be difficult to get rid of the forced observation from the higher up queens. First off, I need to do something about Brackett. And remember that Brackett is also a part of Benjamin's team that's about to assassinate some of these princes. And room 1004, and this is the man, Prince Serendik. Alright. This man is going to be on point because he was training in Nen just now. He says, put both hands in front of your chest. Imagine a boa floating between them. Hui! Yo! We'll start off by doing 3 10-minute sets a day for 10 days. And remember that Gon and Killua trained in this when they were training in Ren, was it? They had to keep up their Ren for like, no, it was hats. They had to keep up their hats for like 30 minutes, an hour, 3 hours just to fight, knuckle and shoot in order to go save Kite. Yeah, so that's pretty much what this guy's doing. So he's pretty advanced already, given that he's training in hats. If you're fast, you might even finish in 5 to 7 days. I felt it. What? I felt my aura. Let's move on. Your Highness, I know that you want to rush through this, but no, I really did. See for yourself. Here's the ball on my right hand, and his Nen is forming, so he's a no, he's a transmuter. Fuck. And now I move it to my left hand, and his Nen is on point, and it says, and now it's on the tip of my index finger. See? I can't believe it. He's a genius like Serendik is. This guy's going to be a force. So room 1003. I don't particularly mind, but First Prince Benjamin and Fifth Prince Tubepa also contacted you, correct? And remember that Kurapika is talking to Zhan Lei and stuff like that. Zhan Lei says, you have an appointment after this as well, don't you? And Kurapika says, yes, I'm extremely sorry to have to say this, but... And Zhan Lei says, it's fine. We can take your time going over it all the next time we meet. I don't know if you have a next time, bro. I've also heard that you're lacking manpower. Yes, an attack from the enemy's Nembis killed most of our bodyguards. And Zhan Lei says, I'll send 2 of my own private soldiers over to you. Do not worry. They're extremely capable and should be able to contribute well to any discussions you have. But I don't know freaking then, so what are they doing there further? If you don't know then, do your soldiers know then? Come on. And these are 2 bodyguards actually. Bodyguard Slacker, doesn't sound very reliable. Second Queen Dozo's affiliation. So these guys are assassins. And bodyguard Coventoba. First Prince Benjamin's private soldier. I trolled him last week. I remember that guy. He has a stupid name, doesn't he? Coventoba. Like shit. It is the duty of the First Queen Uma and Second Queen Dozo's soldiers to observe and report on the lower princes. Either one or even both will definitely be at the prince's side as his bodyguard, though we normally don't get along well at all. The reason we are cooperating towards our mutual interests right now is all in thanks to the Second Queen Dozo. Her Highness, who is normally very conservative towards everything, has ordered us to serve out to our role as support. And what are you supporting? Oh, look at this guy. Oh shit, it's Captain of the Bodyguards, Mamdom, Second Queen Dozo's affiliation. Guys, if you want to know ugly, take a look at him. It's on page 12 and it's at the 3rd panel. But that wouldn't keep First Queen Uma's soldiers from keeping their information all to themselves, which is why Captain Mandom is here as a coordinator to make sure everything goes according to plan. However, this situation was beyond our expectations. An exchange of the highly sensitive information between the aides of the lower princes. Only one of us can abandon our first priority of monitoring the prince to find out about his information. Normally, Queen Umna's guard should be the one to go with them, but there is one issue. In situations like this, where our opponents are aware of our own motives and actions. Ah yes, so that's it. He's supporting the assassination of the prince, apparently. So it says, in situations like this, where opponents are aware of our own motives and actions, there is a high possibility that they will have traps and false information waiting for us. Sakata, Ashto, guard 14 Prince Wobble until the next dinner banquet. Yes, sir. Zhan Lei is heading out with Kurapika. Bodyguard Hashto, 3rd Prince Zhan Lei's private soldier, and bodyguard Sakata. So these are 2 bodyguards who are going to help Kurapika out. So this guy is on the phone and he says, Slacker, this is an order from the queen. Right. I will stay here and guard the prince. You go and support those 2. And this guy is going in. So she decided it's best to stick with Zhan Lei, huh? Copy that. So these guys are plotting. Someone's going to get killed in this chapter. Somebody's going to get killed in this chapter. Sir, under orders from First Queen Uma. Yes, yes. You don't need to check in with me. You've got much more pressing matters to attend than guarding a lowly prince like myself, right? Do as you please. Excuse me. Yo, I'll be coming along with you too. If you guys come across any information, share it with me too, would you? And do not trust this guy. If I fail this mission, I may get fired. If I end up jobless, I may lose it, and who knows what I'll do then. So he's he's making threats, is he? So that's room 1002. So this is the prince that Prince Benjamin wanted to kill like 3 chapters ago. He says, so, have you brought all of Muzen and Coach Pie's winter catalog yet? Don't miss out on it like last seasonal limited edition collaboration. For now, I'll decide on Harry Webb's Phosphorescence series after I see it. Hey mom, are you listening? Yes, I'm listening. Ah, by the way, well, kill Benjamin first, and then Halkenberg. Got it? And the mother doesn't look too happy about it. You don't have to check with me for things like that. That's for you, princess, to decide amongst yourselves. Mom, I think you're misunderstanding something. This isn't a confirmation. This is an order. It'll be easier for you to get close to Hackenberg, mother. Do it. And she's ordering her mother to go kill someone, and her mother doesn't want to do it. You could easily accomplish this without relying on the strength of someone like me, right? As if I don't already know that. I just want to do this the easiest way possible. It's useless to exclude me from being your bodyguard. With my secret window, I can listen into all your conversations. But just a conversation can't be considered conclusive evidence. What I need is physical evidence and a timing to confront them where they won't be able to evade. For that, I'll have to fly my bird directly to the second Prince Camille, and this guy has a Nenbis, bodyguard Muse, first Prince Benjamin's private soldier. So this guy has a Nenbis. They rejected our call and invited Bavimania in. Bavimania. Damn, the names are getting me twisted this chapter. How should we interpret this first Prince Benjamin? He is prepared and has an accurate grasp of the present situation. On top of that, he is calm and collected. While he is aware he can't evade an all-out war, he is avoiding giving us any needless excuses. He is trying to advance on while still keeping his guard up. He may be thinking this could be a good chance to whittle down our forces one by one. Either way, making us think that way would be the most efficient and logical thing to do right now. If they're aiming to drive things to a stalemate, then they won't engage in a fight with Bavimania. While that happens, if we're able to get an understanding of their abilities, looks like it's my turn to act. And this guy's bodyguard, Hurikov, first Prince Benjamin, private soldier, and the way that he speaks let me think that, you know what, he's top dog. So we're back in Prince Wobble's room, that's room 1014, and Bill says, this is Bill. I get trolled. This is Bill. I'm opening it now. Yes, there's no movement, and he's watching the bodyguard from the other guy, and he's letting in the Queen and Kurapika, and the two bodyguards that came from Zhan Lei's team, and they're heading, and the guy's still there from the other team, and you're like, oh, I see Prince Benjamin man is already here. I'm Queen Dazzle's soldier, Slacker. I have some things I'd like to confirm with you. Would you come with me? So they want some private time. Nothing out of the ordinary to report. Who are they? Two of Zhan Lei's private soldier and the second Queen's guard. So basically we are 4 versus 2 now. Kurapika and Bill versus Zhan Lei, and Zhan Lei is 2 versus these two brickbags or whatever the fuck they are. The two from Zhan Lei are here to assist us with our mission, but that one there from the second Queen could cause trouble. Be on your guard. And that's basically what I just said with the 4 versus 2. Understood. I'll keep watch on Sakata. So will you check up on Hashito's actions? Got it. Unlike that moody ball the Coventober, you seem like you'll be able to get along easily with. Let's work together on this. There's gonna be a fight. I really hope there's a fight. And Kurapika is back in Emperor's time. Emperor's time. This is bad. I can't have the Queen use her ability in this situation. I have no idea how long I'm going to have to be forced into Emperor time at this rate also. He's not using Emperor time, but he's aware of the situation. The situation has changed dramatically. If I find any small creature, should I even use it here? And Kurapika says no. It's too dangerous to use your ability in front of the enemy's bodyguards. If you find a target, Bill and I will try to do something to create an opportunity for you to activate the ability. More importantly, will you even be able to find a creature that satisfies the requirements? And look at this. What is this? I was too naive. This abilities, this condition is far more dangerous poison than I'd ever imagined. So this ability that Kurapika wants to use is pretty dangerous, and that's why there's a skull with some, I'm guessing they're ivy. I don't know what flowers those are. And room 37, 564. You know, guys, we still haven't seen the Yes! 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 I was just about to say that we haven't seen Chrollo and the guys as yet. Oh, shit! Yes, he's here. Finally, Chrollo is here. God damn it! Yes! Because I knew he was here. The other spiders are here. He's even dressed as how he fought Isuka. Alright. Mind blown, it was worth it. Yes! So room 37, 564. And there's a cockroach on the floor and it's squashed. Damn it. Where the hell do these things keep crawling in from? What's wrong? You look awful. Do I? You look ready to kill someone, and Chrollo is pissed because he knows the spiders is dead. Oh my god! You've probably gone through a lot too, leading up to you getting on this boat. Know that you're here. You should just forget all about all your worldly ties. It's hard, isn't it? And Chrollo is reflecting. On the boat hides a spider, and as Chrollo says, ties are not forgotten, they're severed. Chrollo wants Isuka's head because, guys, Shalnar Kurapika, yes, Shalnar and Kurapika are dead. I don't know if Machi was killed because I know that Isuka loves Machi, and guys, oh shit, this is perfect ending. I've been thinking for like 2 weeks now, where the hell are the spiders? When are they going to show up? And yes, Chrollo is here, and You guys remember when Yuvo died and he found out from Nostra's daughter that Yuvo was dead and he started crying? He have that same look in his eyes when he started crying for Yuvo, and you saw what he did? He wrecked the entire city. Guys, it's been Hunter x Hunter Manga chapter 366 live reaction. The review is coming as well. Like the video if you did, comment and subscribe, and you know what, do whatever you want. I'm just being happy right now.